This is the plaintiff, Shane Kelly. He says he and his wife were married in May of 2009 and hired the defendant to take pictures of the wedding, and they still don't have their wedding albums. He can't deal with the stress this guy's put him through for over 2 years any longer, and he wants his $2,700 returned pronto. This is the defendant, David Ferret. He says he sent him a layout for the albums requesting approval but never heard back. It's very frustrating indeed, because he wants to be done with this guy as much as the guy wants to be done with him. This whole thing is in fact ridiculous, because all he had to say is make up the album and it would have been done. He's accused of not getting the picture.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Shane Kelly and Amanda Speranza. Shane, you're representing both you and your wife?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you are suing David Ferret, doing business as Leland's Photography, for the $2,700 that you paid him before your wedding for wedding pictures and an album, which according to you, lo these now 2 and something years later, you still don't have. Okay,
that's correct,
according to you, that's his fault that he doesn't have them. All right, let me hear from you.
We were getting married, so we hired Mr. Ferret to come to the wedding. He was going to do the pre-wedding.
How'd you learn about him?
The Belhurst Castle, where we had our wedding, was the one that recommended him, along with who we had the cake done by.
So the agreement you make with him is, do you have that in writing, I presume?
Yes.
Okay.
And I have the check showing that we paid him the deposit.
Yeah, no, there's no dispute about that.
Okay.
All right, so let me see the contract. And so the agreement you make with him is he's going to come, he's going to cover the wedding.
The one is the package, and the other one is the contract.
Okay, so it's 3 albums, say 2 parents' books, and your album.
That's correct, Your Honor.
So the $2,700 is going to cover the 3 albums plus the time, of course, and taking all the pictures at wedding that lasted how long?
It was 2 until 10.
2 until 10. So we're talking about
Yeah.
a very long span. All right.
Yeah, about 8 hours.
So according to you, he told you that while you were on the honeymoon, it would be uploaded onto his website.
Yes.
And did that happen?
No.
And did you communicate with him through email
Yes, I
while
did.
you were on you were on a cruise ship?
Yes, I was.
Okay. And so then what happened? What did he respond to you?
That they were having trouble loading the pictures, and then when they did get loaded, I had a hard time accessing the pictures. I kept getting error messages, so I actually had contacted him again. Then he said, well, I'm going to get my guy to do it to figure out what's going on with the website itself.
Okay.
We sent him actually the copy of what pictures we wanted.
When did you do that?
I have it here in the emails. The second proof was done as of April 16th, 2010, after I
How
had
did it take a year?
I had spoke to an attorney prior to this because
Prior to the year?
Yes.
Why? What happened? Don't skip the year then. What happened?
Well, I couldn't get in contact with him. Every time I called him, every time I emailed, I got nothing back.
But would there be a recorder that still had his business outgoing message, or was it a hot dog stand where he used to be?
Actually, when we met him, it was actually at a coffee shop.
Okay.
And then when we did call him, at one time his number went out of service.
Okay. So what'd you do? You hire a lawyer, or you have a lawyer friend?
I hired a lawyer,
Okay.
which is a family attorney, and he said that he would send him a letter to try to see if we can get something going.
And did he get something going?
Yes, and he also advised me that as soon as he was in the picture, that I should cease contact with Mr. Ferret.
Okay. And so what happened? Why were they trying to reach you and couldn't reach you? What happened to you?
I did, after a period, shut the business down. They did receive...
Yeah, what do you do with people's wedding memories when you shut a business down?
I keep them all.
Don't you communicate with them?
Yes,
Well, then
absolutely.
why didn't you call them and let them know, I shut the business down, but here's my personal number, here's my home number, let's get this... Why didn't you do that?
What I did was sent a email to all my clients saying, here's my new contact information, because the domain that's on the contract was shut down.
According to you, he never sent you an email.
I never got that email.
Okay, but now, so let's say you did send an email to all your clients. You know which ones have contacted you and which ones you haven't heard from for a year now. You know that.
Right.
So don't you think to yourself, gosh, maybe they never got my original email. Maybe I should try reaching out to them.
I understand where you're going.
Oh, you think? Because it's a wedding
I
pictures.
do.
These are sort of important.
And actually, if you go back through some of the emails, you'll see that Amanda had even admitted to it taking a long time to get him back to me.
Let me see
with her
the
being in
emails you
school.
want me to see.
Oh, I'll just, and actually there'll be one further, and that was to their attorney.
I'm trying to figure out what happened before the attorneys get involved. Okay, but that's in October of '09. She says, sorry it took us so long to decide what pictures we wanted. That's October of '09, but he's looking for you in April of 2010 because he can't reach you. So it's not their fault, that little stretch of time.
When I have called them and left emails, there was no response.
Do you have any proof of any emails you sent to them between October of 2009 and them? When did you hire the lawyer? April of 2010?
It was actually March. And
March of 2010. Do you have any evidence of you trying to reach them?
No.
So then the lawyer gets involved, the lawyer sends a lawyer letter, and whoa, lo and behold, look what came out of the bushes, okay? And so now you respond to the lawyer.
Right.
And in writing or verbally?
Verbally.
All right, and what do you tell the lawyer according to you?
Just said, hey, it's produced, I just need approval. I had emailed.
Hold on one second. Did you two not talk to each other after he's like, okay, let's do it? To the lawyer?
There was no contact from...
No, but he told the lawyer. And there was no contact because the lawyer told you don't contact him. But
right.
What did the lawyer tell you he said?
That he said that he would send the proofs. And then I got the proofs. And at that point in time, the lawyer's like, well, what do you want to do with this?
Okay.
And I said, well, it's been almost 2.5 years now.
I don't really want the pictures?
I want the pictures, but
Okay.
I want all of them.
Right.
And he
all
said
of them meaning?
All the pictures that he had taken for the day.
How many pictures did he take for the day?
216 pictures.
Now, you guys weren't happy with the pictures.
No.
Because your first kiss wasn't represented?
Right. I have letters from both my parents, my wife's parents, and I have a letter from my wife who couldn't be here today.
Hand those documents over, please, to him.
Here's a picture of their first kiss.
You have a picture of their first kiss?
Yeah,
it was
it's right
taken
here.
from the distance. That's what I had wrote on the note.
Let's see. Are you a photographer by trade?
Yes, not anymore. I stopped.
Not anymore. Why?
I stopped. I was working 2 jobs and just
Not a lot of business?
No, it became too much.
What is your other job?
I'm a professional respiratory therapist.
Okay, so,
That's not the first kiss. It's actually outside.
okay. Well, that's good. You keep kissing her. The first kiss is outside. That's this
Yes.
one. Okay. Everybody looks so pretty.
So does this plaintiff get all the pictures and a full refund? Is that fair?
I believe it is, yeah. I think
Why?
it's both. Because he waited for that time period and he deserved
But then he'd be
both.
getting all of this for free.
I actually think he should get a good discount because it was late. He did do the pictures, but
A partial discount. Okay. You agree with that?
I think he should get a partial discount and then all the pictures as well. The pictures you
But he
can-
doesn't get it for free.
No.
Okay, fair enough. Going inside the courtroom.
All right, what are we going to do about this? He now wants all his money back.
Okay.
Of course, if you get all your money back, what do we do about the pictures?
All right.
I gotta imagine you want the pictures.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't get them for free though.
Okay.
Right. So where are all those pictures now? Do you have those pictures on a... Okay. I don't think it's okay to hold people's memories of their wedding hostage like this. I don't think that you behaved in a professional fashion. Whatever reasons, financial reasons you may have had to take apart your business and everything, you still have to go through with what you said you'd go through with. I refuse to believe that people who hire a lawyer to find you just weren't looking hard enough, and I don't think you were looking for them. That's my feeling on that. We have 2 choices on how we can proceed here, and if you don't like either one, I'll just pick which one I like. One way, and I want to hear from both of you, and one way is you finish the job you're supposed to do, but I'm still going to order you to return some money to them for their troubles. And the other way is you don't finish the job that you're supposed to do. You hand over the proofs and the rights to the pictures and let them go finish the album however they want, and I'm going to order some money returned to them also because they don't have the albums. Which method would you like me to do? Would you like to just be done with this today? You don't care,
I
and
don't
you want
care.
option number 2. You want what's behind door number 2,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, I think that's a good idea. I am going to order a portion of your money returned to you. And the portion I'm going to order is $1,200 because for the $1,500 you will have had a photographer at your place. You will have had all of the pictures, and then it'll cost you some money to. And the idea behind court is to make you whole, and that's taking into account the frustration you've had to go through, the trouble you've had to go through, the way you've had to chase him, and the fact that you now have to go out and make a couple of albums. Okay? Good luck to you. Bye-bye.
Okay, so it took a judge to resolve this situation. Why did it take a judge?
I'm not sure. I responded and just never heard back.
Well, there was a long period of time there where you were unresponsive.
This could have been taken care of well over a year ago, even longer than that, a year and a half ago, with just them saying we're ready to go with it. I just needed approval to print.
Well, didn't you have some technical problems on the website that they weren't too excited about?
That was about a week period after they'd gotten married, and it was resolved.
And you quit photography not because of these problems, for some other reason?
Yes. Yeah, just working too much.
All right, okay. You head around the corner there with Officer McIntosh and see if the plaintiff is satisfied with how things come out here. How you feeling coming out of the courtroom?
I'm feeling good. I'm glad that the situation's been resolved by the judge.
Prepaying $2,700. Good idea, bad idea?
Well, in this case, a bad idea.
You know, maybe you could hold some back until you get a finished job, right?
Correct.
Okay, over to Harvey.
Okay, Kurt, you guys are so smart. You guys are so smart. That's exactly the point here, is that what you do is you discount the price because of the breach, but you don't give it to them for free, so basically you get it for a bargain.